Hello ladies and gents, welcome to Food with Frank. Today we will be making drunken chicken wings and beer batter onion rings. Now I will warn you, you will be dealing with alcohol and a wood grill. So I recommend if you're not 21 yet, have an adult with you. She'll be assisting me with putting the chicken wings on the grill to make sure I don't get hurt and make sure I do it properly. Alright, now we set the grill to 300 degrees. And we'll put the chicken on there for 45 minutes and let them go. Now, can you tell me, is that hot?
That was warm, yeah.
Okay, we take our wings and we will set them furthest back in. Notice how I keep my hands back when I'm setting them in. That way, in case anything pops, I don't get burned. And cut from there.
On.
Alright guys, now we go to the beer batter onion rings. Now our seasonings are going to be very simple. We need 2 cups flour, then salt and pepper to taste. Now you can add any other seasonings, but for me, I'm going to add a little bit of chili powder. Now we're simply just going to take a fork, just give it a quick stir. That way we incorporate everything. So we're not just getting a big clump of chili powder or a big clump of pepper. Now we're going to take a can of beer, crack it open, and just pour in. Now you're going to want to go for a nice thick consistency. So pour in about half the can of beer at first. Stir it all in. Now you can, depending on if you want a little runnier batter or you want a little thicker batter, is how much more beer you put in. Right there, we're going to need more beer. Alright, I missed one step. I'm sorry about this, but you gotta put an egg in there. Now, stab the egg, then after you stab the egg a few times, you just gotta mix her in. This will make your dough just a slight bit more liquidy. It won't make it super liquidy, but it'll lighten it up a little bit. Make sure you scrape the bottom, that way you get all the flour off of it.
Go ahead.
I'd say that's about 1/4 of a can, maybe 1/3, and just mix her in. If it gets a little too runny, I'll just add a little bit more flour just to bring her back. Alright, now it's been about 22 and a half minutes. We can check our wings. They look great. Now we take our Craftsman tongs, not a paid sponsor, and we're gonna flip them all. Okay, we got our onions peeled, our oil is in our pan, and to give you the idea of how much oil we used one full thing and half of a thing. Good measurements, right? Now, we take our temperature up to 375. There we go. Now, a fun fact when you're cutting an onion, do not cut this end. Cut the very straight tipped end. That way the onion holds together and you won't cry. Per se. You can cry if you get your face like this close. Okay, quick and easy thing to learn when you're cutting an onion. Take your knife. Take the side, because I'm going to use this side right here for the bottom of the onion. Do a small cut like this. That way, it's level on your cutting board. It doesn't roll, doesn't do anything. This, you can put into compost. Let's set it to the side. You take your knife, hold it properly, bare claw, take the tip off the onion, and just smooth and fluent cuts. You're going to do this 3 different times. Okay, now that we got all our onions cut up, we push them apart. That way they're in rings like this. We're going to take them, push them down to our batter. It's nice and thick. Make sure they're nice and coated. Make sure you get all the excess off. And quickly, but safely, put them in the oil. They'll start frying right away. My thing is, throw a few rings in the batter, push them down, let them get coated. As you can see, the rings are starting to pop up. And we're looking for a nice golden color. Welcome back, folks. Now that our time is done, we left the grill top, and those look absolutely gorgeous. Nice golden color on the skin. Cook thoroughly, because we want these, since they're bone in, at a 180-degree internal temperature. And we just start stacking them on the cookie sheet like that. Now you can add your own seasonings before you put them on the grill, but for all purpose sake we did naked beer drunken chicken.
Go.
Oh, I see you guys again. Okay, we got some onion rings that are finishing up and some ones in. This is about the color we're looking for. Now, a thing to notice, you set them down on a plate with paper towel. That way, if there's any excess oil on the rings, it soaks into the paper towel instead of making the rings soggy. We'll catch you soon. Okay folks, remember if you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more content, hit the subscribe button. If you want to get notifications when I post more videos, hit the little bell. And remember, become part of the Frank Nation and have a feast of a time.